got the rest of the Pro Tour eyes wide open. Jordan Jensen White, a new addition. Pro 5-on-5 player. CBL, he's joined by Jermaine Buckner, Jay Buckets, Kyle Landry, and of course, Edmonton sniper, Steve Sir. Sao Paulo, DC. Can the Brazilian favor continue after seeing Campinas get that win? Well, they didn't come in with a win. Sao Paulo, DC, that is. They lost by 10 to Lehman. And I expect this Edmonton team to be just as difficult of a challenge. They got a little bit of it all. They got size on the inside with Kyle Landry. Good rim protector, nice touch as well. I mean, I don't even have to tell you what kind of shooter Steve Surrey is. I mean, come on. We've seen what he's done here in Mexico City before. He won the shootout contest here in 2018. He likes Mexico City. But he wants to win this Masters. The individual accolades, those are good. But nothing better than a Masters win, and that's what Edmonton is seeking. But a good body of work for the Canadians thus far in 2019. They won the Nanjing Challenger, finished second at the Penang Challenger. A couple of fifth-place finishers in Chengdu. As Buck gets it to Steve Sir. They were disappointed in that Chengdu Masters. They got a chance to redeem themselves this time around. Sir with the D on Soriani. Oh, Soka. Got to the rim, didn't make the bucket though. Sir kind of forced that shot up. Soka swings it over. Soriani locked and loaded. Bang, bang. Gets Sao Paulo on the board, 2-0. Landry put him in the blender, but he couldn't give him the finisher. That was because of the foul, but a quick move from Kyle Landry. I like Kyle a lot, and it's not just because we have the same first name, although that might have a little bit to do with it, I must admit. He's originally from Calgary, and was convinced to start playing 3x3 from Steve Sir. Played professional basketball in a few European countries, Russia, Czech Republic, Montenegro, Poland. So Landry's been around the block. Good to see him represent here on the 3x3 stage. He also represented Team Canada at the 2009 FIBA Americas Championship. So you wonder what the delay is about. It's because of the clock. We got to get our scoreboard situation set up. But look at the long ball strike from Soriani. He got range like a Texan. I guess that's more of an American reference. If y'all didn't know, Texas is known for having a lot of range, cattle. I just have to explain some of these puns I say. Not all of them make sense. Some of them don't make sense to me. But we having fun. That one. Sent out of bounds. Bad pass. Just a minute in Sao Paulo. In front, courtesy of that Soriani. Two-piece. Edmonton looking for their first score. Oh, shit. Easy, breezy. Tax the rack to get Edmonton on the board. Now Soriani, he's crafty, clever. Maybe too much on that play. Sir harassed. Ends up in that man's hands. And he brought the base, no trouble. I ain't mad at that. Andre Ferros with a ferocious two-handed finish. Oh, speaking of, there's Jordan Jensen. Jordan, not quite like the other Jordan, but still nice. Now he's in a tough position. Left his feet, good patience underneath, and a good bucket from Pedro. 4-2 game. Buck, nut, if you buck, boy, nut. Buck gets 2 to go. And 4 apiece, Soriani. He couldn't find the mark. Soriani, he wants to screen. Comes late. Hezzy, cross right. Hangs. Oh, over the shoulder, Don. Couldn't hold on to it. That one slapped from behind. Soka's got a hand on it. Slapped it away from White. Another look. Back-to-back bang-outs from each team. They've done a good job preventing Surf from getting good looks. They know what he can do. So Sao Paulo, DC, they've been on that scouting report, something tough. Socas, oh, the delivery and the finish. Sao Paulo, DC with a 1-point advantage. Oh, yeah, much too physical on that. We're talking about the Netherlands, the Dutch squads splitting. Saskatoon split as well, which is who Steve Sir started off with. Split and created his own squad in Edmonton. And he's a hell of a general manager because he's put together a damn good squad. He's going to get a couple of free throws here after being fouled. Steve Sir, still to this day, the NCAA's all-time three-point percentage leader. And also NBA experience with the Milwaukee Bucks Summer League squad, 2016. His favorite song is No Shelter. And when he gets to shooting, yeah, he sticks true to his favorite song. It ain't no shelter. You can't hide. It's a 5-5 game. Oh, quick trigger on the 2. No. Rebound. Foul, though, on Black. So Edmonton still no foul to their name. 5 points to their name. Tied up with Sao Paulo. This is Group B play. Lehman 1-0 in this group. Sao Paulo trying not to get eliminated. This is, Soriani. Oh, maybe too fancy because he lost it. Landry starts the possession. Some good D trying to prevent the ball from getting to Jermaine Buckner. So Buck and company will have 5 seconds. 5 seconds on the shot clock to get something up. Competitive game thus far. Sao Paulo, DC, credit to them because they really hung in this game. They went blow for blow with Edmonton. Buckner comes up empty. Not enough sauce on the step back. Was a little bit late in the shot clock, but probably could have got a better look than that. So it's going to stay knotted at 5 apiece. 6:36 left in the game. Soriani, Socas, clearing some space on the baseline. I'm liking this movement here from Sao Paulo. Very little stagnation. Nobody standing still. You see Soriani setting the screen, and he can see clearly. Patekowski, that is. So he cashes in from long range, and Sao Paulo in the driver's seat for now. But it's those type of plays you see. Nobody thinks about the Soriani screen that didn't let Steve Sir get out there and get a hand up. Oh, White, you left something. It's blue and yellow. But Sao Paulo, they didn't know what to do with it. They give it right back. We don't want it, you take it. And we'll kick. 2-point game. 6 minutes to play. Edmonton in control. Again, they qualified here in Mexico by finishing second in Penang. Turnaround, Jay Buckets came through dripping, 7-6. Soka goes left, kicks it. Soriani trying to split through the D. Smart play. Cut through the Canadians. Drew a foul in the process. And Soriani will step up to the stripe. He'll shoot one. Another look. Always giving himself an opportunity to get a bucket. Soriani's qualified for the World Tour final twice. 2017, he did it with São Paulo, DC. 2016, he did it with Team Santos. Jordan Jensen White showing no fear as he goes to the rack. He's able to draw the foul. Love the addition of Jordan Jensen White, 25-year-old. Played at the University of British Columbia. Had his career thrown off track with a knee injury, knocks down the free throw. And returned from injury to 3x3. Didn't even go back to 5-on-5. So smart man, if you ask me. That reverse, way off the mark. 7 apiece. Jay Buckets trying to get another one. And he just missed it, rattled off.
Señores, recuerden que al terminar este partido nos vamos con las calificaciones de los tiros libres. Players, we remember, after this game we go to the
White
with the shot
down to Landry.
We prepare.
No. Came up just short on it.
Gonna participate in the
Under 5 to play.
shortouts.
Good D there from Landry. Now Buck trying to get baseline. He goes to the crossover. That's some good defense. He steps back. But after the foul, numero 5 on São Paulo. Giving Buck no space to get Buck wild. White, stop and go. He gets it to Sir. Sir, that's the best look, one of the better looks he's got in this game. And you saw it just barely rattle out. No score. Now Soriani, he's shooting. He fires a blank. Sokas going left. Again, right through the teeth of the D. Too much sizzle on the finish. Missed the crib. Now Buck with the seal underneath. That's going to be a foul call. No choice but to wrap him up. Rain Buckner just plays like a madman. Go mode. So Buck breaks the tie on the first 2 free throws. 7 foul on São Paulo. Buck played at a bunch of challenges in 2018, but not on the tour. But two appearances total. We saw him obviously start this year in Chengdu. Oh, that one mishandled. 8-7 game. Sir saying that. That should be us. But we don't have the ability to challenge. We do not have the instant replay system. Not this time. Typically we do, but some technical issues, so we will not have it here in Mexico City. What we do have though is a look back look back at how that last play went down. Let's see. Oh, did that go off Sokas? I think so. although it looked like it might have also touched Sir. And it is decided that it did touch Sir's hand. So out of bounds. Over to the Brazilians. Soriani moving left. Good D there from Jensen. Had him on lock like Jamaican hair. And earns the possession for his team. That's that good length that White brings. Moving his feet. Now he's in his offensive bag. Decides to drop it off to Kyle Landry, who knocks down the long-range hit. Look again. Just rattles that one in. Yeah, he was behind the two-point arc. So a two-piece, no biscuit. So Edmonton with a three-point lead. 3:30 to play. Courtesy of that last two ball from the big man. It's always a luxury when you got a big who can step out, not only defend and cause havoc as a rim protector, and a guy that can score inside, but also stretches the floor, opens things up when you gotta respect the big from long range. Landry showing that he can do that. Jordan Jensen waiting for the play to develop. Sir being guarded by Soriani. Jensen with nowhere to go but to fire it up. So good defensive possession there, São Paulo. Approaching 3 minutes. Socas. We got places to go, buckets to get. We got a 10-8 game. Oh. Protein. Might want to add some to that diet. Soriani looking from the ground as Jordan Jensen White got that score. 11-8 is where it stands. Now Socas. His hook is a no-go. White changes direction, hands it over to Steve. No, sir. Landry, board. Give me that. White on the move. Sir. Oh, and another miss. So Steve Sir, normally automatic. He's had a couple of struggles getting it to go down. Behind the back, flip out to a wide open shooter. True two-piece. Patekoski making it 11-10. Sao Paulo within one. They could even things up here, maybe take the lead. Socas, quick move. Kicks it. Another wide open look, this one. Too much on that. Now, Sir, he's missed his last couple, but you play with fire, you can get burned. He burns him for two that time. And that may open up the floodgates. As a shooter, all you need to do is see one go through. So Edmonton with a three-point advantage. Pedro Patekoski showing off his touch. Helps when you left all by yourself like that. Nice little pass. Sometimes the pass is fancy by necessity. Not necessarily fancy just to be fancy. Meantime, set up on the block. Ferros. He senses an advantage here against Steve Sir. And yep, he took him to the torture chamber and said, "You're going to be mine for about 5 seconds." Nice drop step, up fake, power move. Ferros has been strong. 24 years old. Keeping Sao Paulo, DC hanging in this one. Oh, misses the free throw. So couldn't get that lead down to 1, so it stays 13-11. Foul call. Buck with position on Pedro. Sao Paulo already in the penalty, as you know, so 2 free throws now for Buckner. Saw Buck at the World Cup last year. Canada did not participate in the World Cup this year, but a 6th place finish in 2018 in Manila. So 25 caps for the Canadian national and 2007 Pan American Games for Buck. Makes it a 14-11 game. Socas kicks it. Good look. Not a good shot though. 1:20 and counting left. Sir, all he needs is just a glimmer of daylight. Still missed it. Looked good. Got a little ahead of myself. Oh, reverse attempt is missed. Landry, he's going back though. The Buck gets another bucket. 4-point lead now for Edmonton in a minute to play. Nine fouls on Sao Paulo, 5 on Edmonton. Under a minute to play. You can see that Sao Paulo looking for that 2 ball. Don't have to have one necessarily. There's still plenty of time. Now, the Canadians on the move. White step back. Nope. Soriani, hand up. Whew. Just barely missed that one. A little long on it. Sir passes up the shot. Landry would have had an easy career, but he's fouled. That's number 10 on Sao Paulo, which means 2 free throws and possession. Double penalty. Landry takes his time on the first. Edmonton still with a chance to maybe reach that 21-point mark. Although with 29 seconds left, it does not seem likely. A win, however, does seem likely with a 6-point advantage. And again, possession, Landry. Strong layup, man. Socas. Desperation heave. You're going to see several desperation heaves from Sao Paulo. Soriani rolls off the rim. 10 seconds to play. 7th foul on Edmonton, so a couple of free throws for Sao Paulo DC. A couple that likely will not matter. Just make the final score look a little bit better, but Sao Paulo DC's tournament is going to end here day 1. Second free throw missed. Buck spins free. Finger roll. 2-piece from the corner. Knocked down, but won't matter. It's going to be a 19-13 win for Edmonton as they start day 1 the right way, on the good foot, as James Brown would say. So Sao Paulo, they hung in there, but didn't have enough to mess with the very high-powered Edmonton offense. So that's that.